Imagine being a non-smoker sitting next to a smoker. The smoker is taking all of his secondhand smoke and blowing it in your direction. How long would you be able to sit and inhale that secondhand smoke before you get sick? Everyone has a limit they're willing to go before they deem the situation unacceptable. The purpose of my speech is to persuade my audience that fracking should be illegal. My husband worked offshore for many years and never realized how bad fracking was harming the environment. The only thing he cared about was to provide and survive. The fracking process can be summed up as a two-way street. It's good when we need the oil and gas, but it's bad when it comes to the production of the oil and gas. Fracking should be illegal because it is more dangerous, causes environmental problems, as well as economic issues. The dangers of fracking are exponential. According to How Fracking is Harmful from InterestingEngineering.com, one of the largest pollutants released in the fracking process is methane. In the US alone, about 13 million metric tons of methane is released annually. Fracking sites are the source of a number of other more harmful and less common pollutants. Fracking explosions and spills happen more than people are willing to admit. Holes are dug into the earth to create wells, and explosives are lowered into these wells and detonated. The gas released can ignite, causing a massive fire and oil to spill out of the well. Each year, about 100 people are killed from the fracking process alone each year. Now that I have explained the dangers of fracking, I will explain how the environment is affected. The environment is suffering more each year. The impact on the environment from What Are the Effects of Fracking on the Environment at Investopedia.com. The methane and CO2 released from the fracking is causing global warming to happen at over 80 times faster over the next 20 years. Each well uses 1.5 million gallons of water, often taken water from people who live in areas with low available drinking water. When spills happen, the chemicals are leaking into the ground and into the clean water supply. Besides the risk to air and water, the article Impacts of Fracking at circ.carleton.edu. Fracking causes long-term effects on soil and vegetation. Wastewater is held in small ponds, poisoning the soil, causing it to lose the ability to grow vegetation, leaving the land unusable for animals and humans. Next, we will talk about the economic impact from fracking. People are paying the price for fracking. According to the Cost of Fracking Add Up at environmentamerica.org, residents living near the fracking sites suffer from a range of medical issues like respiratory issues, headaches, birth defects, cancer, and nausea. The cost to cover these health issues is on the rise. Many of the people affected from the smog and soot must miss work, lowering their productivity. As the article, The Cost of Cleanup at leprogressive.com puts it, the cleanup is more than often not done due to the price of the cleanup of air, water, and soil. The lack of responsibility and the difficulty in the cleanup process is another reason cleanup is often missed. Now that you know some of the harm fracking is causing, I know you will agree that fracking should be illegal. I have explained why fracking should be illegal because it is more dangerous, causes environmental issues as well as economic. Even though fracking has the potential to provide more oil and gas resources to its consumers, the process of extraction has a long-term negative effect on the environment.